Mr. President, even for this issue alone, can I respectfully move that maybe we can suspend our rules? I want to hear personally the Ombudsman to say it for himself.
One minute suspension, Mr. President.
Session suspended.
Hindi pa pwede. Kasi gusto niya magbulir kasi magsalita. Si Ombudsman. Hindi na sorry.
Oo. Kasi hindi naman mga Pilipino, yan ang paniniwala. Yan ang Bendalo.
Bendalo. Si Bendalo pala yun.
Hindi kasi gusto nila talaga yung mga kasama yun.
Remulla, no?
Resume, Mr. President.
Session is resumed. Madam Majority Leader, what is your pleasure after that motion?
Mr. President, with all due respect to the good gentleman from Tarlac and Pampanga, the Senator Marcoleta, we have very, very rarely given way to such a motion to suspend the rules, especially during budget plenary deliberations, with all due respect to Senator Marcoleta. So I apologize that it may not be possible also this morning, Mr. President.
So therefore, we are not entertaining the motion.
We are not entertaining the motion, Mr. President, but the chairman remains fully capable of addressing the important issue raised by the good gentleman.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President. Thank you,
Yes.
Majority Leader. Muli nagpapasalamat po kami kay Senator Marcoleta at tinanong niya po yung itong issue. Nagbibigay po to ng oportunidad para sa ating bagong ombudsman klaruhin yung kanyang mga nasabi. At wala hong intention to bend the law. No? That's very clear. In fact, ang prinsipyo po ng ating bagong ombudsman is to follow the law and uphold the law. Dahil naniniwala siya na ang rule of law is supreme, Mr. President. So, para lang klaro, no, na itong nasabi niya ay isang figure of speech, pero wala hong intensyon na baliin po ang batas. Dahil ang kanyang intensyon ay ipatupad ng batas ng may integridad at may katarungan, Mr. President.
Mr. President, kaya ko lang naman po ipinipilit ang bagay na ito sapagkat I think even the Ombudsman as a lawyer himself believes in the court doctrine of our legal system, dura lex sed lex. Yung sinasabi nating bending the law will be inconsistent totally with this core legal system. Hindi mo po pwedeng kahit na konti. Tatanong ko nga sana to what extent can you bend the law that can still be acceptable? Hindi po pwede yun. Dura lex sed lex.
At ako rin po, sumasang-ayon po sa kay Senator Marcoleta, the good gentleman from Tarlac, Pampanga, na ang batas po ay dapat ho natin ipatupad. At wala ho yan tinitignan. Kaya ho naka-blindfold po si Lady Justice dahil wala ho tinitignan. At yan rin po ang assurance ho ng ating bagong ombudsman. Dito po sa bulwagang ito at sa lahat po sa sambayang Pilipino na nanonood ho sa atin na ipapatupad niya ho ang batas na may integridad po.
Kasi po, Mr. President, nakakabagabag talaga. Sana po figure of speech lang. Pero nagkaroon po kasi ng pagkakataon na hindi figure of speech yun eh. Dahil doon sa isang pagdinig sa Blue Ribbon Committee, nakita naman po nating lahat. When a particular witness applied for witness protection program, and the law is clear, the provisions of law on the requirements on how to apply for a witness under the witness protection program. Nandun po lahat yun eh. The enumerations, the requirements are exclusive. Pero sinabi po ng ating ombudsman, then the Secretary of Justice, pinipilit po merong restitution. I advise him that he cannot do that because restitution does not appear in the law. But Mr. President, he insisted. So doon po nagkakaroon ng problema. While publicly, he declares that he upholds the law to the fullest. Pero in reality, it is not being done. How can you put a requirement which is not in the law? And he said that was his opinion. His opinion will not even matter, Mr. President. Does that opinion will even prevail over the strict provision of law? Yun po yung aking ikinatatakot, ikinababahala, na nami-mislead po yung ating mga mamamayan. Pati ang ating processes po ay nalalagay sa alanganin. That's why this is very important. Na kailangan po masettle natin ang isyong ito. We cannot bend the law. Kasi po, kapag pinanatili natin yun, it is as if the ombudsman has the power to refine the law or even revolutionize the law. No one can do that, Mr. President.